In the midst of a terror that has since been replaced by the crimes against Atlanta children, 5 Atlanta police booths were erected at strategic locations in the downtown area as a response to a homicide rate that at the time was out of control. They were to be manned 24 hours a day so that the people here could get the feeling they were never too far from a police officer. It appears that once high priority has slipped down the list a bit.
The police booths, the example used, are manned as we have decided to man them. That's from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m. I see the officers around the booth every time I drive down there. So they are being manned.
Admittedly, we made only spot checks over 3 days this week. We checked the booth at Peachtree and Baker at 2:40 and 3:55 in the afternoon. It was empty. At 2:48 and 3:52, the booth at Ellis and Peachtree was empty. The booth at Central City Park was empty at 2:58 and 3:30. So were the booths at the Omni and at Forsyth in Alabama. We also checked at night around 10 o'clock. Empty. There is no doubt the Atlanta Police Bureau is working hard and is under incredible pressure. But the question persists whether it is being spread too thin. Commissioner Brown insists that it is not.
We're using, to a large extent, overtime to take care of those areas where we've drawn resources for the investigation. But we certainly recognize that we have an obligation to continue to provide adequate police service to all of Atlanta. We shall continue to do that.
The Special Atlanta Task Force was formed on July 17th of 1980. Crime for that month, as compared to July of the year before, was down 0.1%. Every month after that, for which Atlanta has compiled statistics, crime has risen substantially. Major crime for August of last year was 16% above the same month in 1979. In September, it was up 7%. In October, it was up 18%. In November, 23%. In December, 20%. This January, it was up 12%. And in February, 13%. Coincidence? Maybe. But at the very least, these figures and these empty booths lend support to the feeling that the unprecedented Special Task Force investigation is hurting Atlanta's overall fight against crime. Marc Pickard, Action News.